Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging in there and waiting for this next episode. I know I said the schedule might get thrown off, but I still apologize for how long this took. We will try to keep a fairly solid schedule of every 2 or 3 weeks of posting a new episode. With my kids and all of us having a few commitments at the moment, that's why the schedule might adjust. Real quick updates. My wife and I did have another child, and they both are doing well. Healthy baby boy. The baby and our older boy are keeping us on our toes. In addition, I started another job, and Tristan had a few different things happen at his work, so it's been a transition. So bear with us as we bring you more goofs and adventures. And also, I will give the outro now, again, like I did last episodes, since I rambled for a hot minute. So thank you to Brian Sanishyn, BrianSanysyn, for the intro and outro. Find him on Fiverr and his website. Find us on Instagram and YouTube. Like and subscribe and comment if you could or would or want to. We are also on Spotify, Anchor, Stitcher, Google Podcast, and Amazon Music. Send us an email of NPC names, items, ideas. Just comment something if you want to at fantasyfriendspc@gmail.com. That is fantasyfriends, P as in puppy, C as in cat, at gmail.com. And thank you for listening, and please just tell everyone about the podcast. And the next episode will be up in about 2 or 3 weeks. Last time on Fantasy Friends. Our friends portaled into the other world of Gaia on an island of dinosaurs. They ran into humans who work for some organization. Braving a storm, they tried to help the civilians on the island to get rescued. Ending up powering one plant and making it to another, they came face to face with something they did not want to see. Only way to find out what happens is to listen in to Fantasy Friends.
Okay, let's play.
All right. Everybody roll for initiative.
I needed more excitement for my
Everybody roll for initiative.
That's a big old 10 from me.
That'd be...
That's a dirty 20.
Tristan coming out dirty.
We are on a muddy island. There was a storm. I mean, it's probably all on the fur.
7?
It's true, it was storming. That's right.
Oh, yeah. Probably should have reminded you all of that.
Yeah, is it a storm? Nothing really matters.
It's not stormy. I think it was still mild sprinkles.
Okay.
So
Oh, yeah. No, I
you won't really
smell like wet dog then.
Okay.
I don't know if foxes smell like wet dog, but
I'm sure they
I
do.
imagine they probably do.
They probably don't smell great.
Or just you personally don't smell good.
Yeah. We had all this time off. When was the last time you took a shower? Never.
Gross.
Just like
At least he's already orange, so you can't see the Doritos like dust on his hands and stuff.
you can see the comedy cartoonish stink lines coming off. There's like a little ship's foghorn.
All right, Lachlan got.
Yeah, I
a
totally thought of your character this week because you see that fox that attacked that woman in New York.
Oh yes.
I was totally thinking of like our game when I saw that. I was like, oh man, that thing's fierce.
I was like, man, if only Tristan were this vicious.
If only.
Oh goodness! All right. Okay, so Tristan, you're up first. So what you believed are raptors, the same size as you, were charging. They all, when they appeared to you on your side, they were about 60 feet away from you, and I would say the raptors kind of got a 10-foot head start. So they're about 50 feet away from you.
They in like a line, like when we saw them, was it like
So like
in the middle, raptors on each side?
Yeah, the winged creature in the middle, two raptors on each side, and they're just pushing towards you. So like you were, however you were set up, you were walking towards the plant, and then all of a sudden, I believe Ben Dane sensed them nearby, and he turned and saw them.
You're welcome. Are they coming at us in sort of a flying V, like Mighty Ducks formation?
I was thinking more of a Jurassic World where they kind of crisscross applesauce.
Was that the one with the globes that they wrote in, like the hamster balls?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were in like attack formation or whatever.
Yeah.
So you said there's 2 raptors, and what else?
A pterodon.
No. So if you remember from the previous mission, that gray winged person thing with the long hair.
Yeah.
Well, this one has gray wings, full obsidian-looking armor, except for their face, which you can see is a bald head with kind of like a Bane mask over their nose and mouth. And then you can see by their eyes was it the irises or pupils? What, the black part or whatever.
That's the pupil.
That was the pupil. Okay. They look like, at this point in time, they're all, its eyes are all black. And
So it's all pupil.
So it's all pupil. And it is holding, which I forgot to mention at the end of the last episode, it is holding what looks to be like, imagine a giant pair of scissors that at the end of it kind of goes into kind of an anchor shape.
Weird.
I'm going to need you to slow down because I'm already terrified.
Is
The
this
Bane mask did it for me.
The flying Edward Scissorhands?
It has no real like claw gauntlets. It's just kind of like just regular full plate gauntlets that it's just all obsidian looking, except themselves look very pale, and their wings are all gray. So
So scariest thing you can imagine. Got it.
Pretty close, yes.
Really wish I could affect multiple creatures with what I'm about to do, but it'll have to do. So one of the raptors, as I turn and I'm gonna throw a phantasmal force at it.
I thought that was like out of character. I thought this was just like scared the shit out of you in your room.
No, because like essentially you're like, hey, there's dinosaurs coming, and I'm like walking up to this plant, and then turn, and there's like, oh. So I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force on one of the raptors. Needs to give me an intelligence save.
Intelligence save. Okay. Do. Oh. On one of the raptors?
Yeah.
An intelligence save. I love it.
3. So they definitely one of them definitely failed.
Okay, so it's just the one that failed, because I can only cast it on one of them.
Okay.
So I craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of the creature. So on the failed save, it uses whatever means to rationalize any illogical outcomes. So in this raptor's mind,
what?
A 10-foot tall T-Rex just appears behind me and starts charging it. And it takes 4 points of psychic. Is it psychic damage? Yeah, psychic damage. And every round, if the phantasmal T-Rex is within 5 feet of it, it even rationalizes it to the point that it'll believe it's getting hurt by it. So I can give it more psychic damage every turn.
So this is an illusion that feels real to this creature.
Yes, it is 100% real to the creature.
Wow. Okay.
It includes sound, temperature, and any other stimuli only evident to that creature.
And it happens every time it's their turn?
Yeah, well, I mean, it sees it on...
Well, yeah. It's constant, but
right.
the checks and stuff happen on its turn.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
The only way it can do a check is it can waste its action to examine the phantasm with another intelligence check.
Love it.
Or investigation, against my spell save DC.
What would be the outcome if it doesn't? Do they just run away?
It gets hurt again.
It's...
Well, aside from getting hurt.
I mean, it can try and attack the phantasm, but it'll do nothing, and it rationalizes any illogical outcome. So if it tries to attack it and it goes right through it, its mind has to rationalize that.
Like, oh, that T-Rex is just really fast.
Or, yeah, maybe I went through its legs, or whatever.
Okay.
The spell is quite ridiculous.
Yeah.
Especially for a 3rd level spell, I'm assuming.
I can't believe
Second level spell.
I can't believe I passed this this is in the player handbook. I cannot believe that.
So many good spells. I should have been a spellcaster. Oh my god. There's a book for you, bro.
Oh no.
Oh, why did you do that? Oh, Lord. I already had it up, bro.
Oh, you
okay.
Goodness. Everyone else can read it now.
I'll happily read it for the listeners.
Yeah.
He already
Craft
did.
An illusion that takes root in the mind. Oh, he did.
Everybody grab a tea and sit back.
But yeah, so this
listeners, players, do not. Let's just move on. We'll deal with it later.
If I can get the, within 5 feet with the raptor, or with the T-Rex and the raptor, then I can deal 4 psychic. A D6 of psychic damage every turn.
Oh, we're gonna make that happen for you.
So, all right.
That is my turn.
You have frightened and or confused one of the raptors. Next up is Lachlan.
Okay. So I see this happening, and
the bummer is none of the rest of you can see that.
Yeah.
It's in the mind of the creature.
Right, but I'm assuming we see you cast the spell, and this raptor has freaked out, and it's clear that it's
something's happening.
Stoned and not stoned, but just frozen out of fear, in essence. So we're 50 feet away from it still.
Yeah. I mean, it's happening in bullet time, so they're about 50 feet away still.
Okay. I'm gonna run up. Sorry, I'm calculating these numbers in my head. I'm going to run up 20 feet. Basically, I am still 30 feet away from it. And then I'm going to throw... I mean, as I'm running, I start pulling my javelin out of my back of my coat. And just with all the force I have, just whip it right at him as I'm running towards him.
The same raptor or the other raptor?
No, the other raptor. I saw that happen, and I immediately go for the other one, since that's one's, I assume, kind of charging us.
Oh, they both are, but okay.
Well, I mean, that one kind of assumed froze, but whatever. Whatever you decide it's doing. But that one's clearly out, and that is awesome. 23.
Ooh, love it.
Jeez. Yeah, that's a hit.
I sure hope so. Otherwise,
hit with the classic javelin.
And then it is... 2. Boo.
So you start charging, you rear back and huck one of your javelins at it. It pokes it in the side for 2 damage, and then it just kind of falls out, and it's just ouch.
Yeah. Now, I have a question before I end. want to do one more thing. So
Yes.
a bonus action. What is the wing creature doing?
Chilling.
He's just chilling like a villain.
Okay. So I have, because of my totem spirit, I have a bonus action where I can dash.
Yeah.
And I would like to dash back 30 feet.
Dash back 30
Now, yeah, so now I'm almost basically like 80 feet away from thing.
feet. So you ran up and then just dashed
I ran
back.
up through it and then dash back.
Okay. I mean, you can do it, so I'll allow it. Okay. Lachlan
Finish my turn.
Lachlan did 2 damage and then ran away.
Oh, I ran away.
Like a weenie.
2 damage. What a barbarian you are.
Prepping for the next move.
Next up is the raptors. So what? So I have to roll. So I have to roll a intelligence check again.
If it's going to investigate the phenomenon,
Illusion. Yeah.
so essentially, like, since it was so far away, it's not close enough to it yet. Since I put it behind me, and it starts.
Do you use it on your turn? Like, can you move it? Could you put it wherever you wanted, and you chose to put it behind you, knowing that it would deal them damage if it was
It's
closer?
not technically a creature. It's just like an illusion that I can kind of justify its positioning, I guess. So it's within a 10-foot cube.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of steps in front of me, but it can't move towards the raptor. The raptor has to move all the way to it.
Right.
And then when the raptor gets there, if the raptor's like smart enough to be like, poke it with a claw, and try and determine that it's fake. But that's up to Yale's interpretation. But it has to waste its whole action to do that.
So
I feel like raptors are probably pretty dumb.
that's what I was. I mean, they're smart, but I think.
Yeah,
random,
relatively smart, right?
So what I'm
It's
thinking.
like a T-Rex. I don't know.
No.
Smarter than your average reptile.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that it's smart, but not smart enough to figure out right away, because this is like an instant. Just a T-Rex just popped out of nowhere right in front of it. So it's going to waste this turn to stop abruptly, do that little raptor squeal or whatever it's called, and try to assess the situation. So I think it would. I think it would try to do an insight, but not really investigation. I guess it might do an intelligence check, just kind of figure out what to do.
Yeah, I mean, it rationalizes like however it goes about it. Like it saw it appear out of nowhere, but it's gonna probably be like, yeah, I just didn't see it. Like it has to justify to itself how that thing just showed up out of nowhere.
Right.
That's awesome.
It's a ridiculous spell.
Like, well, it is drizzling a little bit. Maybe the rain was obscuring my vision.
Okay, so it won't do.
It's a ridiculous spell, but I feel like it's perfect for the raptor.
Yeah,
It really is.
It really was. Like when I looked at my spell list to remind myself, I was like, oh yes indeed.
So
This is the one.
it'll try to do an insight check into the motives of the T-Rex.
Okay.
Actually, I guess that would just fail, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because it's not real. I mean, it appears to the raptor as if it's protecting.
Actually, no. Okay, it wouldn't do insight check. It's just gonna stop and then do its little raptor hiss, and then that's its turn. The other one is gonna keep charging. Roll a two. Bendane is gonna attack Bendane.
Come at me, bro.
So it's gonna pounce on you. So roll
Pounce away.
Roll a DC strength saving throw.
Oh, it's not just like against my AC or something?
Well, it's gonna do an attack, but you also have to do a strength check.
That's a big old 23.
Woof. All right, You're good on that end. It's gonna attack you with its claws. That is a terrible roll. I'm assuming a 14 does
No.
not hit. I figured as much.
It was very quick.
Oh, so
I had it chambered.
So it pounces at you, and then like you just kind of draw your greatsword real quick, and then like as its claws kind of come down at you simultaneously, you just like kind of block it with your greatsword, and you just kind of like just do a little quick push, and you're like, not this time. And it's just like, oh, well,
Not clever enough.
not clever, girl. Next up is the
From again?
Hmm?
Said, what's that line from again?
I'm not saying it. I already said the other one. So.
It's from that movie with the dinosaurs. I believe that they were from the Jurassic era.
Prehistoric Park.
I think you're allowed to talk
Godzilla
about
versus King Kong. That's right.
plenty of podcasts where they do that all the time.
Wait a minute. I feel like I need to clear the air. Godzilla's not a dinosaur from the Jurassic era. He's a radioactive lizard from like a Japanese ocean.
A Japanese ocean?
You know, like
There
the
are
ocean
Japanese
around
oceans?
Japan. I'm bad at geography, and I have no idea what ocean
I didn't know
Japan
that,
lies
I didn't
in.
know the country of Japan owned an
Pacific.
ocean.
I'm gonna assume the Indian Ocean.
Oh boy. Please tell me this.
And
Yes.
we're moving on. So the creature with the gray wings. Give me 1 second. I've been trying to figure out what it's going to do.
We've all been on the edge of our seats.
I know.
The anticipation is killing me.
Just wait. Alright, it's going to extend its wings and then quickly leap into the air. As it leaps into the air, it comes down on the truck that you stole.
Giggity.
And it smashes its I call it a scissor anchor. The scissor anchors into the engine block, piercing the hood and the engine block, and not dismantling, ceasing the engine from being able to start or do anything.
Disabling is the word you're looking for.
Disabling is the word I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
My brain is not working
Heard that word.
fully properly today.
That's a terrible move. That was a bad move. I'm disappointed in you.
And then it pulls the anchor out and turns to face you all. And that is its turn. Oh, I forgot
Can
the
you help
height.
me out with positioning?
It's height wise.
I'm kind of confused by
Well, really quick. So Lachlan, you were like 6 feet something.
5,
6'5". Yeah, he's about as tall as you.
6'3". Sorry.
Yeah, he's about as tall as you,
6'5".
maybe a little bit taller. So he's a big, hulking dude. What were you confused about?
Positioning.
Oh, position.
You're supposed to know how
Where
far
was
away
it
everything
from?
is.
Is it
So
like behind us?
So you ran 30 feet back, or you're at 80 feet. So you're probably about 20 to 30 feet away from that thing, the winged creature. Which I'm getting tired of saying that. I'll just say it's a dude. So that winged dude. So they're right next to your truck that is now disabled. Lachlan
Truck's
and
kind of
Bendane.
behind me.
That's to your side. So I'm thinking
Right.
to your side. So to your right side is the plant. To your left side is the truck. The truck is now disabled with the dude with the wings next to it. And then Lachlan and Tristan, or Bendane and Tristan are in front of you about, you ran back 80 feet, so you're like 30 feet. So you kind of in proximity to run up and help either one of your buddies or attack the thing or one of the raptors that's attacking Bendane, and then the other raptor is confused about a T-Rex that's 10 feet tall that came out of nowhere. And how did it come out of nowhere?
No, not 10 feet tall. It had to be 10 feet away from Tristan, but it's T-Rex sized.
No, it's a 10-foot cube.
No, it's 10 feet tall.
No, the choice that is no larger than 10-foot cube. So
That's ridiculous.
So I put it
yeah,
basically
and a
right
T-Rex is
so
a T-Rex is
front.
like huge or something like that.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
not-
it
it's
is.
not the biggest T-Rex you've ever seen.
But it's pretty big. Let me see.
It's
Yeah,
a baby T-Rex.
T-
The T stands for tiny.
T-Rex is a huge beast, so it's pretty big.
This is a tiny Rex.
Tiny Rex. All right. Boo doo 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 doo. Ben
You
Dane.
know whose turn it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've been thinking long and hard about this,
No, you haven't.
and Bandane is going to snatch the raptor up by his neck, the one that attacked him. So I guess this is going to be a grapple.
I guess so.
Okay, I'm going to snatch it up by his neck because I want to give Lachlan a chance to kind of redeem himself after that 2 damage that he did.
Okay.
So I'm going to
worry.
snatch this guy up, and I'm going to just kind of like hold it out to Lachlan. I guess that's a strength check, right?
Yeah, it's a strength contest.
Okay, strength contest. There's a 16. 16 coming at you from your boy.
Where's the raptor? Raptor rolled a 17. It's got them.
What?
It's got them good.
He
Got them
is.
good
Oh, I
neck
have.
muscles.
Wait. I have advantage because I have grappler as a trait.
Do you
Or
really?
a feat. I do.
you
Yeah.
really? Oh my goodness.
I do.
Why did you
Yeah,
pick
yeah.
that?
Because I want to grab by the neck, bro.
Sorry, his next roll is
Yes!
3.
Oh,
Tie goes to the attacker.
yeah.
17.
for
what are
view-
the
for-
odds?
For viewers out there, he rolled a 17.
The odds are 1 out of 1. Okay, so I grab the raptor by the neck, and I literally turn around to Lachlan, and I'm just smiling ear to ear, and I hold him out at arm's length.
Okay. All right. Tristan's turn.
So you want me to attack this thing? Okay.
I do. I really, really do.
Tristan looks horrified. Hey, what are you doing? Put that down.
Are you just like doing like a straight, like almost like a double hand, like a choke slam Undertaker thing?
Oh, no,
or are you
it's-
doing like a headlock?
It's one-handed. I mean, I just grabbed him by the neck
Okay.
with one hand,
All
and I'm
right.
holding him up at arm's length to Lachlan.
All right. You do remember this is the size of you. This raptor is the size of you, right?
Yeah, so he's got about the neck the size of me, right?
Okay.
Ben Dane can grab a guy in the neck.
We're assuming Ben Dane's super strong and picking him up like he's
Somehow.
nothing.
He does have 18 strength. Just throwing that out there.
How far?
He-
Well, who's next? Is it Tristan? Tristan's next, right?
Tristan is next, yes.
I'm going to put some distance between me and all of this madness.
I
I'm
would
gonna
too.
leave
Also, I thought you said he was as tall as Tristan is. Tristan is pretty short.
No, Lachlan.
Oh.
Winged
Oh,
creature
Oh,
is as big as me.
Yeah. Oh,
The
the-
winged creature is as big as Lachlan. I thought the
The-
raptor was as big as Tristan, which is like
No.
fox-sized.
No, raptor is it's a Deinonychus, which is a medium-sized creature. So it's about the size of a normal human. So like 5'5".
That's a short human.
So
But all right.
Okay.
So
whatever.
we'll say we'll say that he's still one-handing it.
I mean, for me, it's a very short human. But
Yeah, Nathan's huge.
Anyway.
I don't think I'll actually move. I'm going to move a little bit to the side, but I'm going to stay where that T-Rex is so that other raptor doesn't come charging at me.
Well, just remember the winged dude is kind of behind you. So depending
Yeah,
on
I
which
know.
side you go to, so like on your right would be Ben Dane, choke choking out a raptor, and then behind you to your left is that creature, and in front of you is another raptor. So
I guess I'll just stay put. Because I don't want to get any of that mess.
I mean, you're already in it. You're like right next to it. You're
Kind of
inside
surrounded
it,
by lizards. Yeah.
surrounded by madness.
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at Winged Dude. So have him make a wisdom save.
Double checking his stuff. Okay. All right. Crit fail.
So he takes 12 points of psychic damage. And he must immediately use his reaction to move as far as his speed allows away from me.
On his turn.
Right now.
Right now.
He has to use his reaction.
All right. Let's see. Okay. So he goes 30 feet to your side. To your left. So he goes 30 feet to your left. So from the truck, he goes behind the truck, away from the power plant.
I cleared him away from me a little bit.
So essentially, he went in this direction on the map.
That was the plan. Because I was like, I can't move away from any of this stuff, so I'm going to make them move away from me. And... let's throw a Bardic Inspiration at Lachlan. Alright, Lachlan, now's your chance. Show us what you got. Let's just kind of hunker down in my spot.
What does Bardic Inspiration do again?
You can add a d6 to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Attack roll. Okay. How far am I away from Bendane? No. Even though I backed up, I assumed he was not. I mean, technically, he didn't move.
Like I said, about 20 to 30 feet.
Okay, so I see that he did picking up this thing by its neck. I immediately whip out my great axe, charge that 20 feet. Literally, I'm going for to cut off its head.
Going for blood.
Is it time to rage?
Oh, sorry. Yes. Why didn't I rage already?
Language. It's a bonus action, isn't it?
I get an extra. Yeah. All right, so I'll rage. No, this is my bonus.
Yeah, and then you get in there and chop away.
Because it does extra damage in essence.
Yeah, man, that's the barbarian's key feature.
I know. I cannot believe it. I sat here and had this whole plan in my head. Hours ago, I set this all up and was like,
technically, I think
you
you
have
were
a plan
supposed
until you get
you
punched
needed
first.
to rage to actually do your totem thing. I'm pretty sure.
no.
No?
Yes.
I mean, we can.
Oh, you're raging. Okay.
Yeah,
I guess we could.
it's-
I guess we could retcon it. Technically, you wait. So
Yeah,
last time you
I'd
wasted
argue
your
it's
bonus
too
action.
It's fine. All right, so I'm already
I was-
raging.
I was.
Whatever.
I
Okay.
was trying to. I was trying to be fair, but
I
No,
appreciate
it's like
it.
it's too late. He can actually do it without the rage.
My running away was kind of pointless because that winged creature came at us, and so it's fine. Whatever.
hey, it's battle. You don't know what's going on ever.
Biggest thing is I didn't want the thing to jump on me, so I'm raging. Here we go. Let's
He
rage.
still could have reached you if you wanted to.
All right, so I'm gonna hit that thing with a great axe. And what did you say? I can use Bardic Inspiration. Is that enough, or should I use Bardic Inspiration?
What does it say before the results? Right.
Yes, before the outcome is determined.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and use the D6
Okay.
in case.
All right.
I hate for that not to work. Well, how long does Bardic Inspiration last?
For I think a minute, right?
Okay, so it lasts a while, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to use it. I think that's enough.
What is it? 15
Are you
probably
sure?
hits, right?
Are you sure about that? Are you
I like
positive?
a 15
Are you sure you don't want to use it?
On DM, stop messing with my head. Stop using some kind of psychic damage.
It does hit.
Oh, it lasts for
Yes, it
10
does.
minutes. Even better.
Great.
Right.
I use it later on.
Swing
I'm
and a hit.
drinking after I win. Okay, so +2. There we go.
Uh,
That's in front of me.
actually,
Okay, I got it.
a grappled creature is considered restrained. Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed they are.
You get advantage.
Yeah,
You do get advantage. I was going to throw that out there if you rolled like a 2 or something, but you were good.
Why did you just throw that out there to begin with? Because we all forgot, except for you.
Oh,
And
did
this
you?
is your buddy.
I think I played this game before.
18 damage.
Okay. Rude.
18 damage on that raptor.
Okay.
Yep, I love it.
That D12 on 12, plus I get 4 with the... plus the rage gives me 2 more, so...
Math.
Assume I just sliced it in half.
I'm a big fan of what's going on right now.
I already hit it with 2 plus 18.
It is not looking good. You dig your. Here's what I'm thinking. You just run up, and it's just like it watches. It's like if you were watching something in slow motion or remember something, and in that moment you feel it in slow motion, as like your axe, you kind of side swing it right into its ribs, just ripping through, cracking bones, and just dealing massive damage to this raptor. It does not feel good and doesn't look good. It just instantly turns pale.
No, I feel really bad for just holding it there, making it all like helpless.
It's still alive-ish, but it definitely doesn't feel good.
I feel like an accessory.
You are, man. Alright, I'm done.
Okay, so I'm trying to think. Well, for the one raptor, I'm gonna give it disadvantage because of the heavy blow you did to it. So it's gonna try and claw to get free. Try and scratch you.
Good luck. So if you're trying to ungrapple yourself, then it's going to be basically you roll either strength or athletics, and then contest my strength.
No, it's not. It's not even thinking of that. It's trying to hurt you, so you let go. See what I'm saying? So it's attacking with its claw. It's like it's rearing its claw up, and then it's like striking you to try and get you to release by causing you pain. So it rolled a critical 20, and
With the disadvantage that you gave it?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
That was quick.
It sure was. 17. Does 17 beat it?
No.
17 doesn't beat your AC?
AC.
No. My AC is 18.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Full plate is 18.
I mean, just the fact that it's restrained would mean that it would have disadvantage anyway, but still.
Anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It misses. The other one sees its buddy. I'm trying to think of what it would do. I just can't think of what a raptor would do. I can't get dumb enough. Does that sound weird?
I was going to say lizard brain, man. It wants to hurt and eat.
Yeah.
And probably also, but I don't. Other than Ben Dane, I don't think that anything here is attractive enough for it to want to.
No, I look like a monster, so it may want to just...
Oh, that's true.
In heat.
It's going to get reckless and attack Lachlan because it sees its buddy get attacked by you. Actually, no, it's going to attack Pendane because it sees you're restraining it. So it's going to attack you. It's still 50 feet back. Oh. Never mind. Charges, it misses. Alright, okay, so it takes a second glance at the T-Rex that isn't there, and it risks charging Bendane. It does the same kind of thing where it tries to claw you and pounce, but it misses. You just kind of like deflect it with your sword again.
He's having a fun time out here.
I know. Yeah. So that's their turn, and then it's the creature. So it it's staring at it was staring at you the whole time that you cast the spell, Tristan. Dissonant Whispers. It's a level 2.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, that was a
Level 1. Yeah. Okay, so you. Okay, so it's going to. So all of a sudden, you look at its eyes, and it goes from. They go from black, and they kind of go back into pupils. So you see that now its eyes are the irises are kind of a reddish yellow, and its pupils are cross. So it looks like they're in a cross shape. If that makes sense.
I get it.
Okay. And then it's going to cast a spell on you, Tristan.
Well, that's what you think. I'm gonna counterspell with a spell I don't have. No, I have a 3rd level spell yet. But when I do, just you wait.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Oh, those aren't good. Oh, a natural 20. Get out of here.
Let me see what I got for this dude. Hold on. So roll again with disadvantage.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Cause
Because he's the DM, that's why.
How this works?
Uh,
There has to be a reason why.
You feel like you're no longer in control of your body. And then it walks towards you 30 feet. Well, it's 30 feet away. It walks towards you 20 feet, sorry.
dun dun dun.
And then it's Bendane.
What did it do? I have to know because it's important. Am I like standing there basically unconscious, blinded, paralyzed? What's going on?
He cast Dominate Person on you.
I don't know how that works for concentration.
Concentration up to 1 minute.
Yeah, but I mean for me.
Oh, I think it breaks your concentration.
Let me check real quick.
I just jumped off of the quick reference. Oh.
So I am charmed, but I keep the concentration. So you can essentially tell me to end it, but I mean it's not affecting anything except the one raptor. So
It's got other plans in store for you. Anything else?
no.
It is Bendane's turn.
How close am I to the winged creature?
It moved up 20 feet. It was 30 feet from Tristan. You're like kind of right next to Tristan. So 5, 10,
Roughly 10 feet away.
15 feet. 10, 15 feet.
Okay. And my movement speed, I believe, is 30 feet. So, I'm gonna drag the raptor over to the winged creature, and I'm gonna hit the winged creature with the raptor.
Beautiful thing to watch right now.
So I'm assuming this is gonna deal damage to both the raptor and the winged creature.
Yeah. I'll make it. I'll make it like falling damage, like the raptor fell, and then which would be like a d6, and then it'd be an improvised weapon.
Okay.
Which I don't know if you have. I don't think you have proficiency with that.
I have like martial weapons and simple weapons, so
Yeah, that's technically an improvised weapon.
right. So I would just get my normal like +4, I guess, for my strength to attack, right?
You just don't add your proficiency. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good grief,
So if you're just listening, I rolled a 22.
dude! These rolls.
Here's the other good news, by the way, since we're talking about rolls and such. The bardic inspiration I gave Lachlan stays because it's not something I have to focus on. It's like he's just inspired naturally. So you didn't lose that at least.
And I have to roll for the dude.
Wouldn't it just be against his like armor class AC? Wouldn't it just be
No, I have to roll for
and attack?
No, I gotta roll for concentration.
Oh, gotcha. Right.
It's either 10 or half the
damage you
whichever
take.
is higher. And it's a Constitution save, essentially.
This is going to be a two-handed. As soon as he walked over there, I'd say he like kind of tossed the raptor up a little bit, and then he grabs it by both hind legs and swings it like a club.
So he puts up his forearm to block the raptor. So it's a hit. It's a hit. Roll for damage.
What do I roll?
Improvised weapons, unfortunately, are 1d4 plus your modifier.
Ah, gross. Okay. So that's gonna be like a 1d4 plus 4, I suppose.
Yeah.
Comes the 8.
Right. Yeah. Where are you, dice? There it is. Dice. A d4.
Yeah.
So that's a 2 plus 4, so 6.
Okay.
So, does that mean that raptor died?
I hit him with a raptor. You can't expect like 20 points of damage, right?
It looks like the.
I was curious if the raptor you threw died.
I know.
I really hope he did.
No, it looks like it's still breathing. It ain't moving, but it's still breathing.
Let's see how he do on his concentration check. He only has to beat a 10, so I'm sure.
No, he
God,
failed.
rolled a 9.
You guys are rolling so high, and I right now am rolling so low. His concentration was broken. Whatever
He was probably just really surprised by getting hit in the face with a raptor.
What was that?
And it's just like the X factor of Bendane. It's like you shift fate somehow.
So, my eyes glazed over for I don't know, in D&D terms, maybe 6 total seconds, if that.
If that.
And then they go back, and I'm just like, what happened? Did you just hit him with a raptor? How did I miss that?
Oh, jeez.
I want to see some fan art with the raptor with little Tweety birds around his head.
Bleeding from the side.
Shocked look on the winged man's face.
All right. Bendane is back up to the top. Tristan.
I don't know. Contemplating just standing there in awe.
Yeah, that'll be helpful for everybody.
Right. No kidding. Well, you know what? What's the other raptor doing?
It tried to attack Bendane, and it missed. So it's near you. It's about 5 feet from you.
Because Bendane is a living god.
You broke up. What did you say?
Phantasmal force.
I said because Bendane is a living god.
Oh, yeah. So you're dropping the Phantasmal Force?
Yeah, and I'm going to instead cast it on the winged dude. So I have him give me an intelligence saving throw.
Is this, will this be considered a charm?
It is an illusion.
Is the illusion going to be like multiple raptors flying at him?
Let me see. It's a damage control deception illusion, so not a charm.
He rolled a 17.
17. Alright, well. Let's see. It doesn't do anything. Doesn't even do half damage. So I waste my last second level spot for a whole lot of nothing to happen. And I am going to go ahead and use my shifter ability and assume an even more feral appearance. So, bare fangs, claws grow out, basically get kind of wild looking.
So you went from a fox to a mangy fox. Heard.
Something ratted. Start filling with the mouth. And I also gain 5 temporary hit points. Yay! And then I'm going to zip forward and close the distance between. So I'm going to get right up on the winged dude as well. That'll be my turn.
Okay.
Wait. Did you say you're gonna like advance on the winged guy?
Sure did.
It's gonna take me a minute to process this.
And I draw my rapier as well.
Bendane faints.
Lachlan.
Great, now I have to spend my next turn like slapping you awake again.
Okay, so I want to go after this winged guy. So where is this guy?
He's
Far
right
away is he
next.
from me?
So you attack that raptor,
Poor defenseless raptor. Yep.
Dionychus, and so you would be the same distance that Bendane was, pretty much, about 15 feet.
Okay, so I'm just going to, my great axe, just charging him as hard as I can, building it up high, winging it down, and it is going to be a
10?
Looks like a
I'm gonna
fat
add-
10. Yeah.
I'm going to add the Brick Inspiration.
Not to be a party pooper, but the raptor
what
also
is it?
does get to attack you as you run away from it.
That chooses not to.
13.
Oh, well, there you go.
Nicest DM ever.
It's because I'm thinking ahead.
Worst DM ever.
There's not much
Okay.
else the raptor can do.
I take it back.
Looks like I gotta roll a d20 to put somebody in their place. What's gonna happen to you?
Can we make it a strength contest?
Between me and you, you'd fail on that one. I roll infinites. Anything I do is infinite. Anyway, 13 then?
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Actually, you come down on its pauldron, and it just kind of, it's like a ding, and then it kind of vibrates your axe. Gives you kind of like one of those, ooh, vibrates through your body a little bit.
Hurts your hand a little.
Yeah, gives you a little sting, like a baseball sting. Baseball bat sting, sorry. Okay. Then, okay, so Dionychus number on the ground is going to stay on the ground and just stay bleeding and unconscious, basically.
You're welcome.
And Dionychus number 2 behind you kind of does the raptor thing and then just scurries off. This goes back into kind of the jungle out towards your where they came from. So on the map, it'd be here out like eastwards. It starts heading that way, in that direction. So next is the creature, which is going to put up its. It's gonna point with his left arm and raise its index and pinky finger at Bendane and Lachlan. So both of you give me a wisdom saving throw.
13 from me.
What'd you roll? Okay. Both of you failed. So
Lame.
one human. You're both charmed, and all of a sudden a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on your heads, and madness glows in your eyes.